It's your boy JW.
It's your boy JE.
And we are
the J and J Twin.
And we're back with another hit. You all know the vibe.
What's good, y'all? Today we're going to be talking about the NBA Finals Raptors versus Warriors. And we already did a similar video like this, but it got pretty good reviews with the likes you guys gave us. So we're going to give y'all our predictions on who's going to win the whole thing.
Big fact.
And kind of go in depth about how KD is going to play a factor if he comes back, and if we think they're going to win the whole thing, the Warriors. So how do you feel about KD coming back and him just being in the role, and how the chemistry is going to be affected?
I think him coming back will be a tremendous help, but keep in mind, players don't always come back in full strength when they return. You can just look at Boogie Cousins coming off the injury. He did have one game, but when we talk about consistency, I know he's not on the same level as KD. I think that you still gotta consider that. Also, I don't think the Toronto Raptors are fazed by the fact that he might return. I think they game plan accordingly whether he's there or not. And at the same time, you guys can't forget, you got Kawhi Leonard, who's a defensive monster who can sit on him, and they can continue to play their ball.
Who was guarding Steph and Clay during game 2?
Van Vliet, I believe.
He was guarding Steph, and then Clay, was it Kawhi? Because then you're going to leave somebody open.
See, the thing that they do is they leave people open who they don't trust to make the three, which is Iguodala, Draymond Green. So they're willing to take risks. They're just taking away the pieces that, are definitely dangerous. So you definitely have to be on Curry, because he'll make that shot. You have to be on Clay. And then everyone else is kind of a liability. If they give them the three, they'll let them have it every time, because more times than not, they're missing. I think Draymond was shooting 18%.
18%. Honestly, if they bring back KD, he will just be a threat. Even if he doesn't score that many points, he's guaranteed to have 20, 25 points. But if he doesn't score that many points, he'll at least be a threat on the floor to have Clay or Steph wide open for threes. It's going to just spread out the floor, because like he said, Iguodala is not a threat on the court for threes. He made that one lucky three in game 2 or 3 and sealed the game, but he's not like that on a consistent basis. So I feel that if KD comes back, it will open the game more, and I feel that they will win the next game. I don't know if he can keep that up on a consistent basis and win 3 straight games to win the finals. That's just kind of too much, but
they don't got LeBron to do that.
But LeBron did that with Kyrie against the Warriors. Remember?
Yeah,
they were down 3-1.
LeBron is a different breed, my friend.
KD, he could do that against a lot.
But the Warriors beat them.
Lowry.
Remember when the Thunder and the Warriors played? 3-1 down 3-1. The Golden State, that team that is playing right now, for the most part, Clay and Steph and Draymond Green, they beat KD and Westbrook. So I don't know.
I just don't trust Lowry's consistency, and Van Vliet, he plays pretty good, but Lowry is very streaky.
They're all streaky, but the great thing about the Raptors is someone steps up. You don't know who it's going to be, but there are players who step up. Siakam goes up, down, and then you got another play. You got Danny Green hitting shots when other people are playing down. That's why I'm not worried. Consistently as a team, someone has stepped up. Individual play, only Kawhi has been consistent, but someone keeps stepping up. Now you're going back home to Toronto. You have leadership in Kawhi, who's just focused. He's not worried about if there's going to be a next game or what happened before. He's just focused, and I think that leadership is going to dwindle down. I've got Raptors either winning in 5 or 6, because I do feel like that desperation from the Warriors might help. But at home, Toronto, they can taste it. I feel like it's over. It's going to end in Toronto.
What, next game? Or the game on Monday is going to end? You said it's going to end in
I was
Toronto.
saying that it's either going to end tomorrow in game 5 or game 6.
Oh, isn't the world? Yeah.
Okay, I thought there was
a game 7.
It's either gonna end in game 5 or game 6, because you can't go to game 7.
Yeah, game
too much momentum.
If it goes to game 7, I got the Warriors winning, because that's when your mentality is defeated, because you lost 2 straight games, and it's just how can you overcome mentally that 2 straight losses? And bringing in KD, you're just drained at that point.
Look at the Cavs when they did it. It's just, you know, they won the game. They tied it 3-3, and then it's like you're so close. Momentum is you feel the momentum, and then the other team is just like, how did we let them come back? They're worried about losing when the other team is, you know, winning. It's all a mental battle at the end of the day.
It is a mental
confidence mentality, because they're all skillful, and there's a reason why they're in the championship that year. They did what it took. So it comes down to how you play as a team.
Yeah, onto his point, it is a chess game. Like, that's why they inserted DeMarcus Cousins into the lineup, in the starting lineup, because they're like, okay, maybe we can bring some physicality and bring some outside shooting. And a lot of people are like, oh, why is he starting? He was injured, But it's just a chess match, just mentally and physically, just trying to counter your opponent's move and trying to win the battle overall. But yeah, that's all we got for this segment of the J&J Twins NBA Finals.
First take edition, you know.
First take edition, you dig?
But hopefully the series ends in a great fashion and we see a good game between these two teams. If you want more content like this, let us know. We'll probably talk about the NFL as the football season comes and approaches us. But once again, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
And make sure you guys, hold on, one more thing, make sure you guys comment who's gonna win the NBA championship, because we want to see that.
Big facts. You dig? Let's get it.
We out this joint.